Miriam, Aussie Destinations Unknown, you know me. This is Donna.
Hello everyone. Yes.
So we're moving on now to the working questions. So people want to know about full-time work. That's literally question number 11. Would love to know about full-time work.
Oh, okay.
So we both work full-time on the road.
Yeah.
Donna's job is completely different to mine. So as you guys know, Chris and I are content creators. So we spend all of our days, all of our time writing, editing, filming, all those sorts of things, building websites, back ends, all that sort of stuff. So we spend probably a 40-hour work week, probably more.
I'd say more.
More like
definitely
do you reckon
more.
a 60-hour work week?
I reckon keep going.
80-hour work week?
I'd say 80.
Yeah. So
for these guys.
Yeah, we do a lot.
Yes.
A lot of work.
It's working all night too, remember? When you guys work at night, work during the day.
Yeah, so like yesterday, filmed all day, and then I was up working and editing until midnight. And it's not uncommon for me to go, hey, Greg, at like 11:30, da-da-da-da-da, and he flicks back whatever I need, because they are also working until ridiculous hours of the morning. So then they do a little bit of content creation, but that is definitely not their main job. What do you guys do?
We are Campedia. And,
we are Campedia!
We own a caravan camping app. We can book accommodation direct from activity-based businesses. And so a lot of the work that I do on the road is, well, husband first, there's a lot of development work with our developers.
I've seen all the charts and graphs and back end stuff.
He does back end. I won't go into too much of his work because he does a lot. Yes. And well, my job, you know, apart from homeschooling, being a mum, doing everything,
cooking, cleaning, washing,
keeping the children beast alive, is a lot of data entry. We've got our 2 businesses that I do the bookkeeping for. Every time we're driving, I've got my laptop on my lap and we're driving through locations, jumping out, take all the photos.
So
and
this
then
is rest stops, campsites, water taps, drinking water, dump points,
trying to get it all perfect for you.
Activities, yeah. So their app,
put it all in.
It's so much work and it's amazing. It's a work in progress. It's always being improved.
Lots to do, yeah.
There's a lot to do, but it is certainly taking off.
We will get there, but I don't. My work, I can't just go, all right, I'm going to get up at 8 and I'm going to work through till 5. My work is kind of, right, I'm getting an hour done here. Like, I'll get up some mornings at 5 and do 2 hours before the kids wake up. And then we will have breakfast, do homeschooling, and then I might get some more while they're homeschooling, get some more done. Then we might go and drive and travel. So I've got the laptop and I'm working on the laptop while we're driving, and then we come back. And
this is what Donna and I often say. So when we're driving, I'm working on my phone. I don't work on my laptop because that's my editing stuff, and I cannot edit with hard drives on the laptop.
No.
So I'm on my phone. I'm creating all the content, editing all the photos, doing all the writing, and my head's here. Da, 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 da. And then we get somewhere, I'm like, what town are we in? Where in the country are we? And Donna's the same. We both get there and we're like, do you know where we are? No. Do you know where we are? No. We have to look at a map on our phone. Oh, that's where we are, because we've missed everything because we're so busy working while we drive.
It's hard and it is exhausting, because then when I get the kids in bed, then hubby and I will work. You know, most nights till midnight we'll work. Yeah. And then we're up again doing it all. So it is hard as far as finding work on the road. I don't know, because
we've never done
our
it,
business,
but we've seen a lot of people that are doing it.
Yeah.
But so many jobs you can do on the road, especially if you're handy.
Yeah, or people will stay
or
somewhere for a while and work for a month and then take off again. And I speak to people too that say they're doing that, and they say there's always work. But yeah, I mean, obviously we've got our business, so it's a bit different. It's not. I sit down every day, Monday to Friday, and do 8 hours. My 8 hours that I'll get done will be spread out throughout the day, with the majority of it being done in the morning before the kids get up and when they go to bed at night, and then whenever I can while I'm driving.
That's like me. I get the majority of my work done when Chris goes to bed, because not that he's an interruption, but he's a very big interruption, very big distraction. So he usually lays down at about 8, 7:30, 8:30, depending on the time zone and what
Poor puppet, he can't stay up
doing.
late.
No, so he's over there snoring away, and I'm here throwing stuff at him to stop him snoring while I'm working away. But yeah, we do.
It is hard and it's tiring. I mean, that's why I wear hats. Might see, because I'm very grey. It's stressful. Plus, can't wash my hair very often in the van. That's another question.
Oh, that is another question, actually. Oh, that's actually No, that's not the next question.
But yeah,
We're skipping ahead.
I'm sure you can find work if you want to. And remember, we sold our house too, I mentioned. So we've got funds there and the money we make from Campedia. And yeah, it's enough to keep us going. And while it does, I'm going to travel for as long as I can. I'll worry about all that stuff later when I go back home. Yeah. If I ever go back home.
That's it, if.
I just, once you get a taste for this, I mean, it's not for everyone, I won't lie. I've met some people that are like, we just sold the house, we did all this because it was, advertised as being the perfect lifestyle, and it's just not.
Whoever advertises this as the perfect lifestyle needs to not be advertising this as the perfect lifestyle, because it is not. It is amazing, and we get to see amazing things, and we get to travel, but it is so much work.
It is, and there's drama, but I think I have those dramas at home anyway, so at least while I'm doing this,
it's not better, it's not worse, it's different. And it's not for everyone.
And you've got to push through those first 4 months. Those first 4 months, well, that was how it was for us. It was horrendous for the first 4 months, and every day I was, turn this thing around, I'm going home, I've had enough. But now, I don't know, I just couldn't picture life any other way. And Sienna's 15. She's probably going to leave me soon and go on her own journey. I want to try and get as much of my time that I can with them before they go. And
you've gone back to the kids. See, typical mum here.
I can't help it.
We're talking work,
Sorry, back to it.
All right, next question. We've done the work. What do you do for work? Is it a work from home position?
Yeah, well yes,
we both have our own businesses, I guess. Oh, I've also got my fitness business. Yeah. I do a lot of online fitness classes and stuff. Film them around the country. Okay, question number 13 is not a question for me, even though it was aimed at me and Donna. It's definitely a Donna question. How many, what clothes do you have? And ways to keep your wardrobe multifunctional to minimise the amount. So, we live in a 22-foot 6 caravan with a lot of cupboard space, and most of the cupboard space, including all of under the bed, is my clothes, and I've got about 30 pairs of shoes. So I had to cull a lot before we moved into a caravan. But compared to most women who travel, I have got probably 20 times more than... Well, Donna, her one pair of shoes broke today. So she had to go and buy another pair of shoes, and here's me going, I got 6 pairs of thongs down there. So Donna's going to answer that question.
I know, yes, I'm a little bit different.
So what clothes do you have, and how do you keep your wardrobe multifunctional to minimise the amount? So how much space do you have in your van, Donna?
Okay, being totally honest, I have, the cupboards you've got above the bed. We have, what is it, 1, 2, 3 of, is it 4? 3 of them across the top of the bed, and I have one of those. And then we have a drawer beside the bed, and I have that as well. That's my clothes.
I'm having a minor heart attack here. I've got that one, and I've even got more in there. I've got all under there.
I don't have many because then I get option anxiety on what to wear each day.
That's the thing. I just wear a different ADU singlet every day.
I wear the same. I just have the same thing. So I just have a couple of shirts, couple thin pairs of pants, because I'm hormonal too and I get very hot, so...
She does.
I have 8 fans in my van, I think it is. No, is it 7 or 8? I can't remember.
It's more than that. I've never ever seen a caravan with as many fans. It's so good.
Hot flushes are real, ladies. It's just... Oh, God.
You know what? Actually, I can give some input on clothing in caravans. Lightweight and stuff that dries quickly. So jeans are a pain in the butt.
They are. But I do carry 1 pair.
Yeah, I've got 7 pairs of jeans.
Oh, okay.
But they are a lot harder to dry. So I find that tights and thinner materials like...
Yeah, or like these things. Sorry, I'm throwing my leg up. The hippie pants.
Also, if you've got lighter or lightweight clothing, you can fit more in your washing machine to wash.
Yes, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Very good
so
point.
that's what I was looking at Addie the other day. She's got those big, heavy, cream-coloured cargo pants, and they are so dirty. They look terrible. I was like, Addie, they are not caravanning pants. She goes, I know, but I like them. I'm like, yeah. She goes, I know. And I said, can you clean them? She goes, no.
Well, these were hers. She did downgrade to these, soft. These take up no room at all.
Yeah, they need to roll up small. They need to be preferably wrinkle-free, lightweight, and dry quickly.
Yeah, I've stolen them, though. That's a good thing about having the teenage girls. We're all... Well, Sienna's quite...
they share clothing.
Yeah, we share clothing. And shoes. We're all the same shoe size, so...
Chris and I do not have that. We do not share clothing, and we do...
I'd be worried.
Actually, sometimes I cut up his old T-shirts into singlets.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Anyway.
So, I don't have very much, and anything I do buy, like Miriam said, is... Make sure it's compact.
It needs to be kind of multi-purpose as well. Yeah. So, and for layering.
Yeah, I guess obviously if you're
So
going
you've got one
somewhere where
pair of
it's cold,
jeans.
I have. Oh, sorry, I tell lies. I've got 2 pairs.
2 pairs of jeans. Got
and
any
absolutely
trackies?
nice. Oh God, no! Well, a tracksuit. I get too hot in tracksuit.
No
pants.
trackies. So 2 pairs of jeans, shorts.
Yes, I think I've got 1 pair of blue denim shorts. They're only little, and I've got 1 pair of.
Sorry. Continue.
And 1 pair of board shorts that I wear in the water, and I use for working out as well.
I've got 3 boxes of shorts.
So if you see me in the same clothes all the time, now you know why.
Oh gosh. Anyway, like we said, 2 completely different perspectives.
Yes.
So a couple of pairs of shorts, a couple of pairs of jeans, a few different t-shirts, a couple of
little
jumpers,
shirts.
a couple of little shirts.
A couple jumpers. I've got 1 jumper.
1 jumper. Sorry, again, half up under the bed. Chris keeps coming back to check on us. Yes, we're still talking.
Oh, we're still going. Sorry.
Chris is going to come in and
No,
tell us.
I'm just seeing if there's enough room on the memory card.
Or the battery's flat on the camera, because we know you ladies.
We do chat a bit.
We're chatting. We called it, gabbing with the girls.
Yeah.
So.
It's getting a little dark too, so you probably want to round it up, eh? No, it's not too
Oh,
bad.
he's being cheeky.
Well, we're at question number...
G'day, guys!
We're at question number 13 out of 24.
Sorry,
this-
I talk too much.
This might be a 2-part series.
Yes.
Now, what are you shaking your head about?
How's it? So what was that one? That was a wardrobe. Yeah.
So that was the wardrobe.
Lightweight, then you can have more clothes, like Miriam. Okay?
Question number 14. Question number 14 is...
Chris, sorry. He's a bugger.
He comes in, tells us to hurry up, and then does that. Okay, question number 14. How the blazes do you wash long hair when off-grid and no water top-up for days?
I don't.
Failed with the bucket scenario, was worse than not washing at all. Again, this is a question for Donna because we've got a heap of water, and for the past many years we've had a whole lot of water, and when we haven't had water, it's literally just a bit of dry shampoo, ponytails, and hats.
Yep, ponytails and hats are your go-to. Because I've got 3 girls with very long hair, 2 girls, including myself, long hair, and we can't wash our hair all the time. But we've only ever washed our hair once a week at home. The hairdresser says that's a good thing.
I used to do the
And
same.
sometimes here travelling, it's 2 weeks. But that's why you need to go and explore and swim in freshwater rock holes and what have you.
Yeah. I wash my hair a lot more
thing.
when we're near the beach and we're like getting salty, salt water in our hair all the time. I always give it a bit of a rinse out every day, and then I'll wash it every 3 days if we're in the salt water.
Yeah.
But for me, I wash my hair twice a week.
Yeah.
Once a week.
What? Once a fortnight.
Once a fortnight.
Once a fortnight.
Hats,
Water.
ponytails, dry shampoo, and we've also both got
Yes.
spray bottles of water, and we just kind of spray it in and just give it a bit
Yeah,
of a zhuzh, a bit of a freshen up, and stick a hat on, good to go.
They're the best things.
All right. Next question. Do you ever see single women towing large vans? Is it possible physically? So we don't see it a lot, no, but we
Not a lot,
definitely
but I have
have
seen it.
before. So we actually met someone at the Titanium Owners Rally last year in Bright, and she is travelling by herself. She has a big GMC, and she's towing a Titanium Caravan with her
Wow.
dog, and she's doing really well. So yes, definitely you can. I don't. She doesn't. But it's doable.
I'll drive the car sometimes, but I won't tow.
Number 16. What are your top 3 must-haves when travelling as a woman? So
Good-looking husband.
boy who's
She's knocked out camera.
banging the camera around here, right there. Putting his flanny on. Must be cooling down outside. Okay, all right. So,
Must-haves as a woman.
Good-looking husband.
Yeah.
yeah. So, what are your 3 must-haves when travelling as a woman? So, I
I don't have any.
don't have 3
thing.
must-haves when travelling as a woman because I live in my home. You live in your home. We travel
Yeah.
full time, so everything we have is pretty much.
It's a must-have. Everything
what
I've got
we
in my
want.
van is a must-have.
So I think for me personally, I won't travel. Like we've got to drive to Melbourne next week, and I'm packing all my supplements, all my vitamins,
Yep.
and taking that with me. And that's a necessity for me because
Yep.
I can't get that wherever I go. So basically, the must-haves. Oh, contact lenses. It's the stuff that you can't get when you travel.
Yeah,
So I need my
true.
contact lenses. I need my Thin Lizzy powder foundation because I can't get that everywhere I go, and my supplements. That's everything else you can kind of
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same too. Oh,
cooking appliances. We need those.
Yeah. Yeah, mine too is my supplements. You can only buy them at certain chemists, the bioceutical range that I like to use. So,
Yeah.
I make sure I've got that stocked up all the time for the kids.
Actually, the other thing you probably do, or maybe not, I don't know. I stock up on almond meal, coconut flour, desiccated coconut, arrowroot
yes, when we're in
flour,
the towns.
tapioca
Yeah.
starch, nutritional yeast, all that health food shop stuff that you
when we're in a
can't.
big town.
Yeah, when you can't get in the smaller towns.
Yeah.
So-
But, yeah, personal must-haves.
Pegless clothesline.
Oh, yes.
That's a must-have.
That's a must-have. Definitely. I honestly cannot think.
There's too many. And
anything.
there's too many and there's none, really. Like,
Yeah.
it's a very open-ended question.
Yeah, personal... No, I'm sorry, I can't think of anything that
We'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, it'll come to me.
Okay, the next one is travelling must-haves, but also things you think you need but definitely don't.
I wouldn't say that I've got stuff in there that I don't really need because we've been living in a van for 3 years now.
Was there anything that you took with you initially that you got rid of?
Well, I can't even say yes to that because we lived in our driveway for 3 months before we took off, which was the best thing to do because I was packing up the house at the time. We weren't living in the house. We made sure we were living in the van so we could see what it was like. And so I was bringing stuff out that I thought I needed, and then I'd go, I'm really not going to use this, so I'd pack it back away. Yeah. So I've got it. I had it refined before we even took off on the road, and everything I've got in that van I need. Yeah. But I haven't gone overboard.
Yeah, so we're the same. So we had our van in the driveway, we moved into it before we left the house, and then we lived at the Gold Coast Holiday Park for 9 weeks while the first Chevy was being built. Yeah. So it was kind of a very soft transition. And I don't know, but if it's a possibility, before you go full-time, if you can do a soft transition, if you can live somewhere where you're from, for a little while and get used to it. So all the conveniences that you're used to are still there, but you're just living in a caravan. You can figure out what you need and what you don't need before you actually head off somewhere.
Yeah, but it's the best way to do it, I believe.
And then the next question is, what's the one thing you wish you knew before you moved into a caravan full time? And Chris and I have been asked this question before, and there's nothing for us because we did that soft transition. Yeah. There's nothing that we wish we'd changed or done differently because we did the soft transition. We figured it out before we actually took off. And I think you're the same. Yeah. So soft transition, if you can do that.
Oh, it would have been nice to know from someone that you need a 4-month transition to get used to living in a van because it is a huge change to your life. You've gone from a big house to this small thing. Everyone's bumping into each other, and
you just need time.
Yes,
and to adapt to the change.
And now everyone's in sync. You walk past each other, everyone moves their hips, and
that's something about having the straight kitchen in these nice big vans. The angled kitchen, terrible. You bump into people as you walk past. You can't open the fridge if someone's doing the dishes. Yeah. Horrible. Straight kitchens, perfect.
Particularly when you've got kids coming in and out all the time.
And our next van, we're going to get rid of this, so we've got even more room in here.
Yes.
But yeah, you figure it out.